The Monarchs clinched the league's best record. Leopoldo Pina walks it off for the RedHawks, and the Milkmen are your East Division champions. Welcome to the American Association Whiparound on this Sunday. What a Saturday night it was. We have just 2 days left of this regular season. One more playoff race completed last night. We've got one more left that we're watching. A couple of great nights of baseball left. But let's start the highlights from Saturday in Kansas City. The Dockhounds looking for a big win for their playoff hopes, but the Monarchs take the lead here in the 7th, tied at 2. Micah Rodolfo drives into with this single, and in the 8th, goodbye. Han Hernandez, a blast out to left, putting the game out of reach. The Monarchs clinched the league's best record with an 8-2 win. To Cleburne, where it was Zach Narrier bobblehead night. A fun night for the Railroaders fans, and a fun moment here as in the 5th, down 4-2, Hill Alexander, a 2-run double off the wall in right to tie the game. But in the very next frame, top of the 6th, Spencer Seringer, his second home run of the night, a 2-run blast, gives Sioux Falls the lead that they will hang on to as they take it 7-4. To Chicago, after the Explorers swept the doubleheader on Friday night at Impact Field. This is game 3 of the 5-game set, and the Dogs get off to a better start. A 2-run blast out to left from Ryan Lidge puts the Dogs ahead early, and bottom of the 6th, up 6-1 now. All-star Matt Botcher tacks one on. A solo shot out to left. The Dogs are able to bounce back and hang on in this one by a 9-5 final. Elsewhere in Illinois, the Salt Dogs and Cougars matching up, a thrilling opener to this set on Friday night, and Luis Roman, a rainbow shot out to right, giving the Salt Dogs a 5-1 lead. We go to the 7th. Cougars would put a couple more on the board, but Will Kenger here, a slow roller to short. Great play by Gally Cribbs Jr., but Kenger beats it out, and the Salt Dogs were able to hang on for a 6-5 win. To Fargo, Goldeyes and RedHawks. The Goldeyes struck first in the opening frame, but in the bottom of the 1st, Leopoldo Pina gives Fargo Moorhead the lead, a 2-run blast out to left. Pina has been on fire as of late, but this was a back-and-forth game. Tied at 3 in the top of the 6th, Keith Torres gives Winnipeg the edge with this solo shot out to left as well. But we go to the bottom of the 9th. John Silviano tied it at 4 in the 9th, and then Pina skies this one with 2 down, and it sneaks through 2 Winnipeg defenders, and the winning run is going to come around to score. A walk-off single. Pina wins it for the RedHawks as they take it 5-4. Finally to Milwaukee, Railcats and Milkmen, and Milwaukee has the chance to clinch the East with a victory. Up 2-0 here in the 3rd. Rudy Martin Jr. brings home 2 more with this single. Later on, up 9-5. Bases loaded for Brian Torres, and he goes ahead and clears them. A bases clearing double, bringing home 3 runs, and the Milkmen get to celebrate. They are the East Division champions and will have their pick of opponent in their first-round playoff series. Here's your final scores from Saturday night. Sioux City still leads that set in Chicago 2-1, and all 5 other series are 2-0. Standings update in the East. Milwaukee has earned the top spot. They'll get their opponent, but the 4th and final playoff spot yet to be settled. The Railroaders and Dockhounds still tied, but Cleburne owns that tiebreaker. And in the West, Kansas City has clinched the league's best record, so if they make it to the Miles Wolf Cup final, they will have home field advantage. And the playoff matchups have also been decided. Kansas City will take on the Canaries, and the Explorers will take on the RedHawks. We'll get into that more in the days ahead. Today, we've got a full day of baseball, some afternoon action, and some Sunday night matchups as well. We're keeping an eye on Lake Country and Cleburne, of course. The Dockhounds at 1 p.m. and the Railroaders at 6. But you can catch all the final games of this regular season today and tomorrow at aabaseball.tv or get your tickets through the AA Baseball app. I'm Matt Yeazel for the American Association, where we play to win.